this is our water tank. We just about got it done. We'll explain some stuff. So here's our pump. So we're coming out of the tank into, this is a strainer, so this gets like all bigger pieces. So it won't clog up the pump or something. You might get a little pebble or something. So this will take out all that. And then there's our pressure tank. So like explaining some of the other ones, it keeps your pump from coming on so regular. You might get, like I said, 2 cups of coffee before your pump actually comes on. So what it is, it fills up with air, and it's actually a diaphragm in there, so as the water pressurizes that air, then as the pump goes off, it releases that air back in, so you maintain a pressure. So that's what this is. This actually goes up through the top and gonna hook up, so this is our water feed. So it's coming out of the tank, through the pump, through the diaphragm, and this will tie into underneath the shuttle bus where it ties into everything else. This right here is a 12 volt solenoid valve that, so by flipping a switch, because this will have another compartment on it. So by flipping a switch upstairs, it'll open this solenoid valve and drain my tank. So I don't have to open it up, I don't have to worry about nothing. It'll all be done with a 12 volt solenoid. And this is just actually a sprinkler valve. So it worked just fine. And like I say, that'll drain this tank. Now, so underneath these 2 wires back here, that's these 2 wires. So underneath this tank on the bottom is one of these mounted. So that's the 2 wires coming out here for a 12 volt heating pad. So underneath there is a heating pad. I'll hook up to that. We'll have a switch upstairs. And these are off the thermostat. They come on at certain degrees and shut off at certain degrees. But we'll have a manual switch upstairs to where if we feel we need a little bit of extra heat, we can. And then like on the side here, it's got the insulation and everything and the 3/4 inch board for support. And then I am casing it in metal. So this is metal here. And it's kind of sound deadening. I sprayed it with kind of like an undercoat rubber stuff. So that way it has a little flexibility to it. As you're moving down the road, it won't crack and stuff like that. And then on the far end down here, these are my 2 lines that will hook into the heater on the engine block. So it'll have a solenoid valve on it too, so we can flip a switch and heat it off the engine if we're running the engine. This up here is our 1.5 inch fill valve, so whenever we're filling this up and stuff, it'll go out the side to fill it up. So that's kind of how it goes, and like I say, so I'll measure this. I think it's like 31 inches. So I'll make another box like this and put it on this end and then close it in. And it will have an access door so I can get to that strainer every other year or something like that. But it's made to just stay under there and not have any problems, hopefully. So that's kind of it. We'll give another shot once we get it all together and mounting it underneath. This is like after we got it all in there, we got the motors, the expansion tank, all the valves and everything. And it's all insulated, and then it's got the insulation here and on the sides too. And then this actually comes out the bottom. I'm just draining it because I water tested it to make sure I had no leaks in the pump work. But this is like the tin cap. that'd be kind of what plugs the end. And this is my service door, so if I need to get into anything, I'll go through there. This one here is it's the venter tank, so it's going to go back and tie into the fill. There's a vent, so as you pressurize water in, you need to let the air go out. So this will go back and tie into that at the side of the shuttle bus. This is the electrical coming in. I'm getting ready to drill for the water that comes out. And then I'll go ahead, since I drill those couple of holes, I'll go ahead and we're painting it with this undercoating stuff. So it's like truck bed liner undercoat type stuff that I've already painted part of it, but we'll paint it and then it goes up underneath. I'm getting ready to redo some stuff underneath and getting it ready, and then see if it fits underneath. Okay, we got it all painted and all put together and everything hooked up. Working on the mounts and the electrical that's going to here to feed everything. So tomorrow I should mount it underneath and we'll try to get some videos on that. But for now the tank's done. Ready to go underneath. Time's getting short. Gotta go. We'll catch you on the next one. For a couple days.
Are we there yet, Dad? Are we there yet?